I'm still working on using up this large Christmas pad, and so I have a couple of different Christmas countdown ideas to share with you today. Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome. I am still working on using this Christmas pad from Recollections. It was a beast of a pad. It had those 180 sheets in it. And I have shared a couple projects with you already, like tutorials, processes. And then I was trying to get this done by the end of July, and it didn't happen. I made progress, but I didn't get it done by the end of July. So now I'm just trying to work on getting it done so that I can get on to the projects I had wanted to do for August. So to make the pad go a little faster rather than just doing cards, I decided to do some December dailies. We homeschool, and I have been using December dailies for my girls for the past few years, just kind of as a way to do some journaling in December, just kind of some fun journaling, a change from our normal writing assignments. And so we use December dailies for their writing, and like they just kind of talk about like what they've done each day, or sometimes they'll have a fun, Christmassy or wintry journal prompt to do, and they do it in their journal. So I thought this pad would actually be really cute for them. And so I took a bunch of sheets of the full sheets that I had left and went through and made some journals. So they're pretty much the same. There's a few differences based on the embellishments or the papers I had left, but they're pretty much the same format. I took 2 sheets and put them back to back. So I have like a directional pattern here and then just a kind of a plain or non-directional pattern on the inside. I just glued them together before running them through my laminator. And then I laminated them just so that it's a little more durable. I did use some wax thread to sew them up. And then I just have some Christmassy ribbon that's actually in like the pinks and the greens and the blues, the colors that are in this pad. I'm using that to hold it closed. And then to decorate the front of the journal, I just used some vinyl and my silhouette, cut out this December details, which was already a file that I had in my silhouette library, and then added the date of the year. So flipping through, I didn't use any other papers. I only used paper from this pad because I was really trying to use up as much as I could. And I also used up a bunch of the little cutouts, the fussy cuts that I did of some of the images that were on like the cut apart sheets. And then I used a bunch of stickers from my stash. I actually, in their journals, used up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sheets of Christmas stickers and embellishments that I've had for a while. So that was amazing. I've finally seen a dent in my Christmas embellishment storage. It was overflowing. Now it's like a comfortable full level. So I'm going to try to do a quick flip through of these. Again, I incorporated stickers and some of those cut aparts. And I also tried to use, there were some bigger cut aparts that I knew wouldn't fit on a normal A2 card. So I did try to bring them in. And I have a lot of like interactive details in here just because I thought that would be fun for the girls. There's pockets. These are some really old eye candy, like bookmark kind of things, magnetic bookmarks. And so I decided to bring them in on their journals as well. There's a bunch of tuck spots. And then I also did a couple of fun little journal pockets, and I don't have a tutorial or anything on this particular one. It was just the first time I did it. And I'm not necessarily done embellishing these. Once I get through all the rest of the paper and the cards, if there are scraps or little images left, I will come back and add them to the journals here. But I just for now, just so they know it's text spot, or I remember it's text spots, I have like a little stamped gingerbread, and I found another pack of these cards. that my girls had used to play with, and so I brought those in. But this was just made using scraps, like some strips that I had left. There's like pockets. So this I decided to give them a spot for journaling, kind of like a hidden flap there. A little pocket, tuck spot. Brought in some little fun dog stickers that I had as well. I was trying to use scraps. A little pocket. So, nothing earth-shattering, just some, was trying to use up some of the scrap pieces that I had left, as well as like some of the full sheets that I had of that paper. This is a version of a pocket I made in my Basic Gray collab for July. So I do have a tutorial on this one if you're interested. I just made it a different format to fit this particular page, but there's 3 pockets. So like there's this little one here in the front, there's one here in the middle, and then there's this here in the back. And that used, this was like a 6x12 strip. And then I just have a little flap here that covers the center. This is the center of my journal, so it has the strings here. I always like just adding a little bit of a small fun flap. It's actually a pocket too if they want to stick something in it. And then this is another version of that pocket that I made in my Basic Gray. So here's the pocket in the front. There's a pocket in the middle, and then this pocket in the back. And I just took this was a strip. I didn't have to cut it down. I just rounded the corners and then took 2 little of the fussy cut images and add it to the top. And I thought that's just like a fun little bookmark tuck there. Again, I brought out my decorative scissors and did some cutting on the edges. Sometimes I tore. So just tried to have some fun with this project and like use up scraps, use up the paper, and give my girls a journal for their December writing assignment. So this just did another little like flappy page, like my specific journal vocabulary flappy page. And then this one I did just kind of as a little pull out. So it's like a tri-fold pull out. And they can add pictures, do some journaling, whatever. And that's it. So both of the December dailies are pretty much the same in that respect. And then I had seen at some point on Pinterest, I had ran across a little tag Christmas countdown. So I will put a link to the pin or the blog down in the description box below for you. I don't have a tutorial on this. This was the first one I ever made. So basically it took 3 sheets of paper and it made this little book, and there are pockets on each page that you can stick tags in. I haven't made the tags yet. I haven't decided what I want to do on the inside, but there are 24 pages with pockets. And you can stick tags in there, like with either like Christmas activities to do or Christmas sayings, scripture, whatever. And they had actually used a spiral binding. I don't have, the cinch or whatever that will do the spiral. And they also suggested doing binder rings, which I didn't really want to do. I wanted to kind of keep it like kind of low profile and clean. So once I got all the individual like sheets together, I just came in and glued them all together so it looks like a book. And I haven't decided, you guys can weigh in here, let me know in the comments below if I want to add like a little binding here, like something to cover this up. I haven't quite figured out how I want to finish that off yet, but I would like to do something there. So that is my other little project. And like I said, that used up 3 sheets plus scraps because I came in and added some paper on the top part as well. So there's like pattern on the backer part and on the pocket itself. So 2 different Christmas kind of countdown projects for you. And this used up a bunch of this paper for me fairly quickly. So that is what I needed. And it has a useful purpose too for, the journals. So that is my project share for you today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I have the cards left to finish. I'm probably about halfway through. So once I get the cards done, again, I decided to do those off camera just because I'm trying to work through those quickly so that I can move on from Christmas in July and do my August projects actually in August. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got an idea or two out of this. But thank you so very much for your time, and hope you all have a very crafty day.